time for our Law and You segment, sponsored by Gig and Giancola. We're joined here now with our attorneys, Michael Gig, Christopher Giancola. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Got a little wet this morning.
Yes, I hope it's not showing up on camera. But...
I think you're dry at this point. Let's hope so. But yeah, hopefully we get that sunshine pretty soon here. The types of law that you practice, kind of catch us up to speed if people aren't familiar.
Yeah, so I do most of our estates, estate planning, real estate, some other matters, but those are the main things I practice. Chris does most of our personal injury, workers' compensation, and Social Security.
Okay, and you guys provide free legal advice. People are able to submit different questions here on the show. We've got one for you today, Chris.
All right.
This comes to us. It says, my son was at a friend's house and got bit by a dog. Now, he needed medical attention at the time, and we don't have insurance. Now bills are adding up. What options do we have?
Yes, these types of cases happen a lot. It's unfortunate. I'm a dog lover, love dogs.
Yeah.
We have lots of animals on the show and stuff like that. But every once in a while, you come across a bad one type of deal or an incident that happens. And it's also... there's a lot of personalities and things that go along with this because it usually does happen, let's say, at a friend's house or friends of the parents' house or something along those lines, and nobody wants to go after anybody or sue anybody or do those things. So it's good to ask that question. Whenever there's no medical insurance, a lot of times then the homeowner, hopefully they're a homeowner that owned the dog, and then you go after that homeowner's insurance. So people come in and talk to me and they're like, I don't want to sue so-and-so, but I always have to explain to them, we're not really suing that person. We're just filing a claim. It's their insurance company they're going after, especially with medical bills, because medical bills in these types of cases, depending upon if the dog was vaccinated or not, depends upon if you have to have the rabies cycle, and that rabies cycle is very painful. And it's very involved and expensive. So that's why it's always good to check if your son, daughter, you are bit by a dog, if you can get that rabies identification card or whatever that they have out, because you don't want to undergo all the vaccinations and shots because they actually have to put it in the wound, and it's a whole big process that goes, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
So what I would do in this type of thing is we have a free office consult, of course, and we talk to them about the situation and give them their options. Sometimes people will just say, hey, we just want the med pay, the medical bills and stuff paid off, and then others are like, you know, if it's a child, we can get them something for their pain and suffering, and then if they're below 18, we can lock that up in an account that they don't get until they're 18, and it saves and interest accrues and everything like that.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, it can get into those areas, unfortunately, and that's the kind of stuff that you deal with. I mean, that's why we have you guys here on the show, and people are able to access your practice. If they want to reach out, how can they do so?
Yeah, either call our office at 814-946-1606 or through our website at gig-law.com.